I just got off work almost an hour ago. I figured, you know, I have time before 8:30 when I need to realistically go to bed. So there's that. So off screen, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I went around and I pretty much hit all the points, you know? I mean, I didn't travel over here to see if there's anything over there, but I didn't think I needed to. Just felt like hanging out. Oh my god, I'm almost realistically go to bed. Oi. So there's that. Let's say the fuck. Why was my volume on? But yeah. So there is this right here. You go do it, it's locked. There's a dead body right next to this bridge. And that is where the key is at. Okay, you need to unlock it. Oh yeah, and I've got this ugly outfit on just because it's good.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong? Look around. Trouble brewing. Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Yes, Momo, I know. I love you too.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show to Miriam colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister into the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promised you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of it.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Yeah. That was a bit... how do you say, okay, whatever, bro. Seriously, guys, do witches steal youngins? Is that true? That... Why would I tell you?
It's alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
We're still young yet.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's good to see you, Garrett. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. As far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vitovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Comforting.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then... After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover, Yor, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
swear that's the second time I've seen that. Why does that keep popping up? Oh, Geralt. And Bliss.
It must suffice.
Thinking it cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catherine, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please. And sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at the left. Morvran Vur.
Why does he look so
commander
pale?
of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Aaron.
Oh. If I'm correct, these are events that happened in the second game. I'm not 100% for sure on that, mainly because, you know, I never played The Witcher 2. So let's look this up real quick. Witcher 3. What was it? What did he just say? Yeah, during shave. Yeah, so The Witcher 3 had TRISS from Witcher 2 carry over, you know, considering that, you know, obviously, I guess if you had PC, it'd be a lot easier to read the save file, because I know if you played The Witcher 2 on PC and you had a Witcher 1 save file, there's stuff that would carry over, but obviously that would be impossible on the Xbox 360 version, because, you know, there was no Xbox version of The Witcher. Or I guess at that point it would have been Xbox 360, because the game came out in 07. God. It came out in 07. Or if you never played The Witcher 2 and need some context to understand the choice system, we've got you covered. Below you'll find out our original guide to the Witcher choice system and how your decisions in Witcher 2 play out in Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. Maybe. Well, so far we've got I killed Arion during the siege, just happened that way. Or I spared his life. He escaped. Because that's what real people do, I guess. Although I like how he thinks his parents, his birth, and his age are all insignificant details. My laptop's being really dumb. Oh no, come on. I just got you to work. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, I was right. If you played The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on PC, you may import your Witcher 2 save file so that the third game in the role-playing trilogy reflects the major decisions you made in your previous game. However, Roach came to believe that Geralt did not assassinate Foltest and assisted him in his escape. Lorvith, on the other hand, has no loyalty towards Foltest or any other human king. Lorvith is an elf and the commander of Socia. Oh. Did you kill Arion or allow him to live? He was the son of Mary Louise La Valette, the mistress of King Foltest of Temeria, the king whose assassination is at the center of Witcher 2's story. In the Witcher 2's prologue, you confront Arion, who is commanding guard that provides in the castle. You can kill Arion in this scene and his guards if you wish, or allow him to live. Killing him opens up interactions with his mother later in The Witcher 2. Should you force him to surrender, you encounter him later in The Witcher 2 and might even aid. Let's say I didn't kill him. I spared him.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arion escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Verga. My question is how?
Got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roche, or I joined Lorvith. He helped me out. Vernon Roche is a loyal servant of Foltest who interrogated Geralt in the dungeons of La Valette Castle. However, Roche came to believe that Geralt did not assassinate Foltest and assisted him in his escape. Lorvith, on the other hand, has no loyalty towards Foltest or any other human king. Lorvith is an elf and the commander of the whatever I'm not even going to read. Freedom fighters, guerrillas driven by their abhorrence of humans, yet known to ally with human leaders should such an alliance prove worthwhile. You associate with both of these characters in the border town of Flotsam, where most of the Witcher 2 second acts take place. Whether you side with Roche or Lorvith is the Witcher 2's primary choice. It has enormous repercussions on the chapters that following. Siding with Roche and his units, known as the Blue Stripes, opens up a series of possibilities and quests known as Roche's Path. You may, for instance, assist Roche in killing Hinsit, King Caden, and refuse to help Roche in such an instance. Traveling down Lorvith's path, of course, introduces a different series of quests and decisions, opening the possibility of a friendlier world for Lorvith and his fellow non-humans. Which choice you make in the dialogue affects the next choice available. If you pick Lorvith, you get asked, did you save Triss, or did you lift the spell? If you pick Roche, did you save Triss, or did you save Anise? So did I go with Roche or Lorvith? That's interesting. I didn't know his name was Lorvith, to be honest with you. I've been watching The Witcher 2 analysis, and I recognize his face, but I never recognize his name. Roach, on the other hand, I remembered his name. So Roach is a freedom fighter, and Lorvith is basically an elf trying to gain equality. Essentially, trying to progress people and their feelings towards his kind, elves. So I think for this thing, I'm going to choose Lorvith, because I feel like I chose Roach in my original game.
I left Flotsam with Yorvith, commander of a Scoia'tael unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Lochmoon. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
So this one is, had to save Triss, helped Lorvith lift the spell that held Saskia. Oh, Triss Merigold, she is Geralt's primary romantic interest in the Witcher games, but not in the Witcher's franchise, and is a sorceress of some renown. Saskia is the beloved warrior who led a revolt when Cadwin, King Henselt, tried to invade her land in Adoran. At this stage of The Witcher 2, Triss is imprisoned in a Nilfgaardian war camp while Saskia, who is revealed to actually be a shape-shifting dragon, is under control of powerful sorceress Philippa Eilhart. Sadly, if you take Roach's path, you never discover that Saskia is a dragon. Rescuing Triss not only allows you to have some fun in the camp, but it also allows Triss to accuse Silly Tenzaville, another powerful mage, of being a puppet master behind Fulstis' death. Saskia, however, remains under Eilhart's thrall, leading to a later confrontation between the Witcher and a dragon. If you choose to release Saskia from her curse, Triss is freed, in this case by Letho, the true Kingslayer. Yet there are damaging repercussions for mages who are now the victims of a witch hunt that would not have begun had you freed Triss from her bounds. So basically, your options are, you saved Triss and mages didn't get fucked, or you saved Saskia and lifted her curse, and she's no longer underneath Philippa's, I guess, manipulation, which then ensues the giant witch hunt. I think what would Geralt do? Would he have saved Triss? Or would he have done all the events that would have lifted the spell on Saskia? Oh god. I'm going to say Saskia, because I don't think not saving Triss in the previous game is going to affect really anything in this one.
Not at all. I meddled in a personal affair. Helped Yorvith lift the spell that held Saskia.
Yes. And in doing so, gave Radovid a reason to begin his witch hunts. Congratulations.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanseville to bits.
She escaped or got what was coming to her. Okay, did you save Scylla de Tanzaville from her detective? A megascope is a magical device good for teleporting and having conversations at a distance, among other fantastical uses. Unfortunately for Scylla, Letho had sabotaged her megascope. You watch Scylla try to teleport away, only to realize the danger and beg for Geralt to help. If you save her, she disappears, but only after giving you a hint as to where you can find long-lost love Yennefer. If you let, she becomes magical mush. Good riddance.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances. Alliances with witches
Oh.
included.
Did you kill Letho or allow him to walk free? Oh, Letho is a witcher, the man who committed the crime Geralt is accused of. You meet him several times over the course of The Witcher 2, but your final act is to choose whether Letho should live as a potential ally or die for his crimes. It may be your last decision in The Witcher 2, but its consequences are simple, as the game then ends either way. So did we kill him or not? Given the context that I don't know everything that happened, between them specifically, verbally, I don't know what kind of interactions they had, what conversations they had, what kind of motivation or reasoning Letho had for doing everything he had to do during the events of The Witcher 2. So I think for right now, I'm just gonna say he's dead.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Lochmuin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agents some messy and difficult work. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might give you some advice. So long, Geralt.
I don't like how he looks. He looks so pale and ugly, and I don't like it. I guess that was a good little recap, short recap on the decisions you make in The Witcher 2.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Okay, let's... I don't know about this one. It's nice. I don't know. The cuffs don't bother me. The sleeves don't bother me. The pattern's a little tacky, and the poofy shoulder. They all have the poofy shoulder. Why did they all have the poofy shoulder? The poofy shoulder's so dumb. I gotta say, I do like the pattern on this one. The middle one, I don't like at all. It reminds me of Pilgrim. It's like a Pilgrim meets Nilfgaard. I don't like it. Like, this one's fine, but this one seems like it's more Geralt. Go to my inventory. Bye-bye, towels. Alright, sir.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
It's not left hand on chest. Yeah.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
I'm a witcher, not a Nordling. Jeez.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
I have a feeling I might not do any of that.
Imprimi et art cancer. Dijven aden in kan et marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Nah, fuck it.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer et the order.
Evelian namen, Vatgan favor. I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Sevilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I dragged you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you.
More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I need information, not motivation. Siri leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Merid! Take him to the sorceress.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Weird. How did you open that door, bro? Man, there's a lot of impatient people around here, that's for sure. Oh, that's the pale freak. Didn't think I'd meet him again. Man, this place is full. How big is this place? What am I at, Hogwarts or something? But not for school? When do I get my clothes back? I feel so weird in these clothes. I should what, bro? I do not like you.
Yes, that's right. True authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the church of the eternal fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism.
Oh, you know it.
Falling behind.
You know what? I'd like to put this off. We don't prepare a clean draft. In Tripoli.
Boom. Not necessarily what I wanted to do, but okay. Now. Ooh, gotta take that bread. I don't need the smoke pipe. I like how this isn't considered stealing.
Directly out of northern.
Oh, there she is, the woman of the hour.
Geralt, that tunic, you look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
It seems we're in the same boat now. Siri, she's really back. No chance he's mistaken.
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild hunts after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd trick them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me for some time. If not for you and Amir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Syria?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. TRISS MERIGOLD. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yeah, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, alright?
His head shake. He's like, women.
I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen and get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roam the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, alright? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Damn dialogue options that made that so weird. You were just chastising me for my adventures with Triss from the first two games. Holy shit. What? I was not expecting that, but I'm glad I watched it. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, yo, Vaughn, I just lost all my brain. I kind of need I need you to whip my brain back up to speed.
Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Did he just say the map? Yep. Ooh, that gives me Valhalla vibes.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovit's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace emblem, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Avoid myself? I can't do that. My name's Philip. I gotta meet this other fellow Philip. I don't meet many Philips in my life.
Is the free city still there?
Yes.
I've met 2, 3 that I can think of off the top of my head. 4 if you count me looking in the
The
mirror.
Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What about Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Alright, that's it.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Where'd all the toy... I don't know, man. But yeah, I will say, oh, really?
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Are you kidding me? There's a quest here? Where are we even at? Just in the Palace of Vizimia?
Kids.
Screw it.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Foltest. That's right, he's the king who dies at the beginning of the first game. So I must move two of these guys over here. But what if... Can I just... There we go. Let's get rid of all of... Yeah. No, those guys can stay. So, got rid of all of them, just so we can come over here and see who we got, right? Let's go for the highest numbers. Holy shit, that's an 8. Let's just get rid of those catapult. So for right now, let's get rid of you. For this 8 catapult, jeez. Alright, do we have any... You, death mold. It was really high, jeez Louise. Man, how do we not just grab everybody who's a named person? What? Okay, so... Oh, decoy. I guess we'll do you, because you're 2. Maybe another one of you. Now let's just do 2 of you. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, start game. Impenetrable double impenetrable frog and a torrential rain. Oh my god. Siege and ranged, so yeah, it's a good thing we got a lot of soldiers here. But we don't need both of you. And you're ranged, which is what he is. Fuck. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Not a whole lot of ranged in my thing, too. A 7? Alright. Okay. What's that mean, though? Why is it on my side? Okay. You gotta hold triangle for much longer. Alright, I won the round. I won the round. Nice, nice. I wasn't gonna waste more cards. Jeez. Oh, is it my go? I'll just do 5 then. How did I get to draw 2? Oh, aren't you ranged? Yeah. Ha. Five and a sword, matching my 5. Oh. That's dumb. No. Just do you. A 10? I ain't never seen a 10 before. In my life. Another one? Ooh. Oh, that is such bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that means it's just gonna add a 1 or 2. Now 1. Alright. Wasn't expecting that. Is that it though? Alright. That was it. I wasn't sure what to expect, to be honest with you. 10s though! I have never seen a 10. I mean, it's still 1, so can't complain too much. Oh, is it triangle or something like that? It says this Duchy of Toussaint, which is the DLC. Valen No Man's Land. What is it here? White Orchid, Novigrad, Kermoran, Skellige. I guess it's just telling me, yeah, better not go to Kermoran. Hangman Tree? Okay. Don't that... Oh. Is this really Velen? Ay, ay, ay.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited. Something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That is the first I guess real Gwent game I've ever played. Like I said, I never played Gwent on my original playthrough. I didn't do the collection, I didn't do any, I skipped anything Gwent related. I got a couple cards here and there, but that was it. And most of them were, you know, cards you would find. I didn't spend any, I didn't do the whole thing. I didn't care for Gwent at all. I think I might give Gwent a little bit of a chance in this playthrough, but because, you know, why not? But I still won't, I guess, go head over into it. The reason why it's called Hangman's Tree. You're fine, BB. Thank you for purchasing the Hearts of Stone expansion. Yeah, I already know. While playing the Hearts of Stone expansion, you can encounter Rune Right marked by Burr book icon. The only of his kind comes from a far off land. You can use arcane knowledge to considerably improve your equipment. Stick him out. Oh my God! Blood and wine! Woo! You must first complete a poet under pressure.
Get here.
Which is in Novigrad, so what behind me? I thought it'd be over here. You're telling me it's all the way over here? What? Wait, this is Novigrad. that I am so confused. Like, I remember bits and pieces. Like, I remember this. There's like a ghost or something there. That's right outside of Novigrad, though.
Whoa there, Roach.
Wait. Evil soft first touch. No, no, no. No, no, no. I know what that is. Yeah, I know it. That's hard stuff. No. I was so confused. I was like, why am I going to Novigrad? That makes no sense. It makes sense now. Visit TRISS in her house. Find a boat and headed to Skellige. Why would I do that? I'm pretty sure this is the start of Novigrad's questline, and this is the start of Skellige's questline, but obviously we're nowhere near those. Yeah. Find out Ciri and Skellige, Velen, and Novigrad. And guess what? Velen's up first. Win Stepan's unique card. Who is Stepan? Oh, that's right. That's the dude that one guy told us about. Never mind.
Faster.
Makes so much more sense now. Alright. So what do we have here? In lonely woods, scream carry long shadows creep far in the dark dale. Beware ye, then the groove's wild song or in the wild will end your tale. Kind folk, for lack of a better fare, I fed my youngins pancakes made of ground acorn. The poor tykes laying on straw for 3 days since their bellies grown something awful, getting sick and crying without end. If you know how to help, come to my hut. You'll buy your drink at the end of the crossroads with Novigrad crowns. We take no other coin. We don't do tabs either. No exchanges, save for eat or drink. If anyone doesn't like that, they can go. Okay. 5 of us in all. Oh, alright. Hunter from Black Bow. Alright. What did that bring up? Wild at heart.
Slower.
That is not closer. It's like maybe if it's close enough. No, that was not closer. Surprised out of all of those, that was the only one that was considered a quest. That unique, interesting sounding man ain't a quest, is he? Okay, I see where we're going. Okay, just 3 guys standing menacingly, but they had an exclamation point.
Whoa!
Why do you got an exclamation point, dude?
I'm watching you.
Oh no, it's him. Never mind.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
Fine.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Of course. Of course. Find the bodies lying in pits on the battlefield. No, are you kidding me? Alright, get on, Roach. Here we go. You can do it, Roach. Run. Run like the... Oh, come on. There's a ghoul. I saw you. There's no point in hiding. What the hell are you? The hell was that? I mean, I didn't like it. Tried throwing up on me.
Now for a shot at it.
Oof. There's one. Oh. Of course. Alright, Roach. They're scattered about, because of course they are. But I will say, I'm a little excited to maybe start playing The Witcher 2. I'd probably play it on easy, just to kind of plow through the game as fast as possible. Because I know I'm going to have to play it twice, and if I'm going to have to play it twice, I'm going to want to play the first time on easy all the way through. It'll give me an idea of what I'm... Whoa! Oh. There we go, but I thought there was one more. Where are you? Okay. I see you. He is, but you know, just let him have his time in the sun. Alright? They are ugly, but that, you know, this is the life they live. Let them have it. You know, sometimes I just forget my head.
Now for a shot at it.
Yep. And step in fire. What do you mean this third pile's 400 meters away? No, is it 400 meters away? It's 400 meters. Roach, you're a horse. You're made for hopping fences. Jesus fucking Christ, Roach. Maybe I take Assassin's Creed for granted.
Giddy up.
Because I know the horses in Assassin's Creed have always been proficient in hopping fences. Well, by proficient, I mean they've always done it. which makes me wonder why you're not.
How you like that silver? Shit, one's still alive.
Would you get the hell off? What do you mean, shit, he's still alive? Isn't that a good thing? Man, leave the poor guy alone. Oi! Jerk. Alright, one guy's still alive. Nice to know.
Fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the eternal fire?
I'd say so. Big state pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fistek from me 3 times, everything perfect, but the 4th, his mate came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy the evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Yeah.
Now for a shot at me.
Fortunately, I still gotta burn the bodies. Doing the man's dirty work. Not my finest hour. You said a... Yeah, I guess that is a bridge leading into... That's where I'm supposed to be headed. Son of a bitch. Man. Oh, there you are. Never mind. I was about to ask you, Roach, where the fuck are you? But... you're right there. Now I guess it's time to kill this priest of eternal fire. He's about to be eternally fired from something. Okay, that enemy just literally phased in out of literally nowhere. Why? Hey yo, back to the hanged tree. I wish the movement in this game was better, but aside from that, I can't really complain. It's most... like, I'll admit, like, you know, just normal walking and stuff can be pain sometimes, but that being said, it is mostly Roach. It is mostly riding my horse that you know, is the most annoying part. Hey, yo, eternal fire dig bags.
Well, Witcher,
your evidence is burned.
your task.
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. A notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you? So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fistek dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. exclusively.
I normally wouldn't take it, but sure.
Deal.
Take this and get out of my sight.
Now, was the bribe worth it? 60 crowns? What would I have normally gotten, though? That's my next question. Because the dude said he was gonna pay me well. But who knows what that actually meant? Most people have been paying me 20, so what is that, 40? I don't know. But I'm assuming the bribe had to have been at least 10-15 crowns. And I wish I got to haggle for the bribe price. Maybe not the actual price, but definitely for the bribe. Because, you know, once it gets to that point, I should oh my god. Oh, fuck. Bitch. Oh my god. Whew. Ho ho ho. Ay, I almost killed them all. Alright. Now we killed them all. That was a close one though. That was stupid close. That's for sure. I didn't want to wait 2 hours. But alright. What the hell are you doing? Get your ass back here. That's what I figured. Yeah, I was not expecting the drowners to do that much damage. Again, there was a bunch of them that were all level 6, which is 2 levels higher than me, I think.
Strangers coming! Run for your lives!
Oh, okay. Am I really that bad? If you see any wanderers hanging in the woods, such as trees, fill for Yuletime dangling of branches, okay. Okay, so that one again. And another one of the guide. Fire drinks, same thing. Alright. So how many of those actually become missing brother? Alright, he's a contract. Yep, still just wild at heart. Oh! Okay. Not able to do that one. fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Pour me another, love.
You've had enough.
No wench ration my vodka. Pour, damn it. For ye taste the back of me hand. What do ye want?
You, Hendrik.
No?
Don't natter with that. It'll bring trouble.
Who rules this land now?
Baron does.
By whose decree? Temerian or Nilfgaardian?
By his own. War's on. You got the men, you take the land.
Why are you so curious? Eh?
So long.
High time we went home.
We'll go once I've drunk.
Okay. Those people be whack. Oh, that's Bruno.
A witcher, and not a second too soon.
Yeah, I can't do your contract right now, bro. Level 33. Jeez Louise, man. So I guess we just talk to you. You're the only other living, breathing person here.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about him?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep, vodka. Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, grey boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf? Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
I'm a witcher. Heard you wondering about my swords. Well, one's for monsters, the other for humans. Only got one prick, though, in case you're wondering about that, too.
Don't touch him. Don't even look at him. Worse than lepers, that was. Saw one in action once. Killed a half dozen. Blood everywhere. Freak didn't even show a drop of sweat.
Got the stench of corpses on him.
If you want a rest, come with me. On the bench you can use. Step in the hood. And there's the bumpkin with what looks like your son. That's a pretty sight, I think to myself. I think. Thanks for not starting a row with those swine.
I don't generally poke my nose in other people's business.
Looking to stay the night?
No. I'm looking for Hendrik.
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that way this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperial's on the right, perhaps. Who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed with a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Hendrik.
Interesting, interesting. That would... Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Anyway. Now that that's all settled, we can just, we're gonna end off the stream here. So, I mean, we got shaved. We picked our path from The Witcher 2, basically. Had a little talk, found out our good Ciri is back, and we need to hunt her down before the Wild Hunt does. And now we're on the search for Hendrik, who, if I'm correct, is one of our spies, or one of, technically, Emperor Emery's spies, who's supposed to help Yennefer and I hunt down Ciri the old-fashioned way. So, yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Hope you have a great day. Remember, only you can be the best you can possibly be. If you like the video, give a like, comment, feel Mr. Superstar, awesome, subscribe if you haven't, that'd really help me out, and ta-ta for now.